Across the lands of ancient Greece, two legendary figures stood between mortal man and the wrath of the gods, Hercules and Xena. Their stories of bravery and compassion were told by generations of storytellers. In tribute to these great heroes, the Athens Academy of Performing Bards resolved to write down these classic tales for generations to come. Traveling the vast and often dangerous countryside, the Academy's bards carefully recorded all the stories of Hercules and Xena they could find. When Hera, Queen of the Gods, heard of the Academy's library, she was furious. Bent on revenge, she created an evil fog that descended upon the Academy grounds, destroying the scrolls forever. Now determined to rebuild its library, the Academy has asked you, their finest student, to travel the lands and once again collect these important stories in the Hercules and Xena Learning Adventure.
To start a new journey, enter your name and click Go, or choose an old name and click Go.
Ah, young bard, there you are. You look well, ready to take on the world, I see. How envious I am. I remember the feeling, the excitement. I could hardly wait to get out, to see the places I'd heard about for years. Well, now it's your turn. There are 6 places for you to travel to on your journeys. In each of these places, you will meet someone who will share with you the stories you are seeking. But be warned, young bard, these journeys are not to be taken lightly. You will be tested in each place you go. No story will come to you cheaply. Pass the tests, and the rewards will be well worth your efforts. Now, step forward into the Hercules and Xena scroll store and choose which scroll you will restore first. Take care, my friend. We are all counting on you.
Your first destination is the magnificent city of Olympia, home of the famous games. There you will meet the son of my old friend Pindar. His name is Tellus, and I am told that he is a great storyteller and athlete, a true Greek. Assist him in whatever he asks of you. Do this well, and he will help you in your quest.
There you are, young bard. The Academy sent word you'd be coming. Unfortunately, I'm on my way to the arena. My father's stories will have to wait until after I've won the triathlon. I'll tell you what. My trainer got sick from some of those roadside tacos on the way here. Horrible things. Anyway, I'll need help if I'm going to win this thing. The competition includes 3 events.
wrestling, running, and discus throwing. Help me do well in all 3 events, and I will tell you all the stories you want to know. I'll be wearing this blue toga for all of the 3 events, just so you know who to root for, okay? See you inside. Okay, my young friend, the first event is wrestling. Help me beat my opponent by answering the questions correctly. Each time you answer right, I win a point. Each time you miss a question, he wins a point. The first one to earn 5 points wins the match, okay? Let's go! In the ancient Olympics, there were 2 types of wrestling, upright and ground wrestling. To win a match in upright wrestling, an athlete had to throw his opponent to the ground 3 times. If Hephaestus of Delphi won 3 matches in total, how many times did he have to throw an opponent to the ground? Modern Olympic athletes are not paid for competing. Ancient Olympic athletes were paid in various ways. Some were given coins, ingots, or oil containers. If Damon of Propontis competed for 5 days and was given 3 dinars every day, how many dinars total was he paid for his 5 days? In ground wrestling, the match would continue on until one of the opponents would give up by raising his index finger in the air. If Artis of Athens competed in 10 matches, wrestling was one of the most popular events at the ancient Olympics. In order to be crowned champion, a wrestler had to beat many opponents. Rhoas of Thasos had already defeated 4 opponents. If he must beat a total of 10 to win, how many... In modern Greco-Roman wrestling, the winner of the 5-minute matches are often determined by points. A wrestler earns 7 points in one match, 4 points in a second match, and 5 points in a third match. How many points did he win overall? Unlike modern Olympians, ancient Olympians were sometimes given money for winning their events. Pancratian wrestlers were often paid much more highly than other Olympians. If Marcus of Mycenae won 4 bouts and was awarded 3 dinars for each win, how many dinars did he win? Okay, young bard, the next event I need your help with is the discus throw. The better you answer the questions, the farther I throw the disc. I have to beat my opponents 5 out of the 10 throws to win, okay? Let's do it! Iron was considered a very valuable ore in ancient times. If Sportacus of Priene had 3 discs made for him at a cost of 4 dinars each, how much did he spend total on his discs? Only about 20 ancient discuses have been recovered by archaeologists. Some were forged from bronze or iron, while others were carved from marble. If an archaeologist found 2 discs in Athens, 4 in Priene, and 3 on Chios, how Originally, the Olympics were devised as a way for neighboring city-states to put aside their differences for short periods of time. If Pontus of Pylos traveled 45 miles and Artes of Athens traveled 75 miles, what was the total number of miles traveled by both Olympians? Historians figured that the first Olympics occurred in the year 776 BC or before. If they actually began in the year 736 BC, what... The weight of a discus for a woman was about half the weight of a discus for a man. If a man's discus weighed 7 pounds, okay, this is the last event. If we win this, the champion's wreath is ours. Answer the questions as quickly as you can. But be careful. My opponents run faster if you miss a question, and I want us to win. Let's go. Earliest historical records tell us that running was the original Olympic event. If Pontus of Pylos ran 3 miles in 5 If Prosperous of Paros ran 3 races and drank 3 liters of water after every race, runners needed plenty of water to keep from dehydrating. If Danticles of Demoni ran 4 races and drank 2 liters of water after every... If Partus traveled 4 miles on foot, 10 miles on horseback, and 5 miles by boat, how many... One type of race was called the hoplitodromus, or the race with armor. If Brutus of Thasos' helmet weighed 20 pounds, and his shield weighed 25 pounds, there you are! I've been looking all over for you. We did it! Well now, you needed a story. One day Xena received a summons for help from a nearby kingdom. As she rode into the castle, she noticed that...
I've sent for you because I need you to save someone's life. This attempt on your life was meant for my little girl.
You haven't earned this part of the story yet.
So you want me to masquerade as the princess?
Just until the wedding.
She'll have to go into hiding outside the castle.
No, I couldn't possibly allow that. She hasn't left this castle since her mother was killed.
Even better. No one will know who she is. Look, the people who are trying to kill your daughter will be looking for her here. Someone inside the castle is working with the slavers. This is where the danger is.
From Olympia, travel north to Thermon, home of Beatnicus, the poetic Cyclops. Now, my young friend, don't be afraid. Never has a gentler creature existed. Unfortunately, he's a better storyteller than poet. Help him with his verse, and he'll tell you the next part of the story you seek. A horse. Oh, my sheep for a word that rhymes with horse. Horse, a horse. What's another word that rhymes with horse? Not much of a poet who can't even rhyme. Hello, come in. Oh, you're just in time. Some help I need, if you please. I'll tell you the stories of Hercules, or of Xena, if that's what you need. But help me now, I beg you, please. I have 4 poems that need your time. But try as I might, I simply cannot rhyme. Take the scroll, you'll see what I mean. Not a single verse can I complete.
A couplet is a 2-line poem that rhymes. This poem is made up of 3 couplets put together. The letters on the left, A, B, Greece. Peace. Unfold. They'll. Bard. Crowd.
Gabrielle travels through Greece, partnered in Xena's fight for peace. She watches the stories unfold and wonders how they'll be told. A great bard with tales of suspense. Her crowd always listens, intense. Yes, indeed, you're very good. I have another to fix, if you would.
A haiku is a 3-line poem with a total of 17 syllables. Instead of rhyming,
Powerful! Most. Center. Learning. Powerful Athens, center of arts and learning, city most renowned. That's 2 down and 2 to go.
a cinquain is a 5-line poem with a total of 22 syllables. Instead of rhyming, cinquains set the rhythm with the number of syllables on each line. The numbers on the left, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, tell you how many syllables belong on each line. Drag the right line.
Wing it. Victory. Battles. Nike. Nike. Winged Greek myth. Goddess of victory. Famous symbol of battles won. Nike. Well done. Good show. Now here's one more. 3 and 1 makes a total of 4.
Rhyming pattern poems have 6 lines of text arranged in a specific rhyming pattern. The letters on the left, AB, AB, CC, mean flames.
C.
Flames. Fire. Desire. I. Giants.
Many think Cyclops are mean. wanting only to cook you with fire. But they see a different scene. Your friendship is what they desire. Although their beady eye may look scary, they're really just giants that are hairy. My sheep are grateful. They love a good read. Now let me tell you the story you know. Xena and Diana stared at each other in disbelief. They looked exactly alike. What was more amazing, however, was how...
Tell me what to do to be a convincing Xena.
So how do I look? This seems too big. A necklace?
Hey, be careful with that. It's not a piece of jewelry, it's a weapon.
Ooh, how does it look?
You throw it. Leave it there. It looks great on you.
I was just trying to give it some color. It seems so awfully dark.
Well, you have to convince people that you're me, and I like dark. Now, stand up straight. Push your shoulders back. Plant your feet like this. Well, it's a start.
From Thurman, travel east to Delphi, home of the famous oracle, and the home of Triaca's tomb. Once there, you must solve the puzzles on the 2 chambered doors to reach the great Megaron. Do this, and Triaca herself will be sure to reward you for your efforts.
This simple jigsaw puzzle locks these doors up tight. Build the shape on the... colors and... Welcome, young traveler. Welcome and well done. It is not every day that someone makes it all this way to see me. As you can see, I'm not as animated as I used to be, but my spirit lives on in this chamber, in this great Megaron. But you seem impatient. You want to hear about Hercules and Xena, Well then, let me see. At first, Gabriel thought Xena was playing a trick on her. No 2 people could look that much alike. As soon as Diana ran away from a tiny...
This experience will enrich me and allow me to better rule my kingdom. Yes. At last, I am one of the ordinary people.
Fullerman told me of the latest assassination attempt.
Yes. I went back later to follow their tracks. When they ran away, they didn't go out the gates. They entered the castle. Someone inside, someone with a lot of control over who comes and goes around here, is working with them.
Most disturbing. We have a traitor in our midst. Minius, my future son-in-law, has arrived, and the banquet in his honor is due to start soon.
I'm ready to meet him. What's wrong?
I could excuse you by saying the princess has been taken ill. This is a very dangerous test of your believability as Diana. The banquet will be full of people who've known Diana since childhood.
That's exactly where I want to be. One of them might be the traitor. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
From Delphi, travel northeast to the temple maze at Demone Springs. When you arrive, proceed into the maze, choosing any route you wish. Find the scroll story to learn about a beast that once ran wild through the maze. Collect the images of the beast and place them on the temple wall. For this, the temple keeper will be forever in your debt.
Once upon a time, on the island of Minos, the king denied that such a creature existed in order to protect. Why did Poseidon send a beautiful snow-white bull to Minos? Because the queen could not bring herself to order the animal killed? He wanted it Why did Poseidon send a beautiful snow-white... Once upon a time, on the island of Minos, there lived a king and a queen. Why did the sea god turn the queen's newborn... Once upon a time, on the island of Minos, there lived a king and a queen. One day the sea god Why did the sea god turn the... How much did the Minotaur probably weigh? Why did King Minos construct a complicated maze? To make... Once upon a time, on the island of Minos, there lived a king and a queen. One day the sea god Poseidon delivered to the royal castle... Why did... If Taurus means the word bull in Greek, then the Minotaur probably got his name by combining which words? The name of the island... Once upon a time... Why did the thread roll towards the Minotaur? It was When Theseus attacked the Minotaur, where do you suppose most of the people of Minos were? Asleep in their beds? Once upon a time, on the island... Why did Theseus kill the Minotaur? Because he hated monsters. To protect...
Who's there? Oh, yes. Only a bard would come this far. You brought the tiles with you. Build the creature's picture on the temple wall. Ah, you've done your job well. Now for the story you seek. Diana was shocked to see the poor conditions that some of the subjects in her kingdom lived under. She had been protected inside the castle walls.
I assure you that all the corruption which has stopped royal aid getting to the poor will come to an end. I know the king personally. He'll hear about this. As you wish.
The strings have been strung too tightly.
Maybe another day.
From Demoni, travel down to the sea and find Ariana, captain of the Island Runner. She will tell you what she knows of Hercules and Xena, for a price, of course. To earn your tale, you must act as her navigator and safely guide her boat to the island of Chios. A strong command of the winds will assure your safe passage.
Welcome aboard the Island Runner, Bard. Beautiful, isn't she? My father, may he find rest in the Elysian field, left her to me when he died. You seem a bit young to navigate a boat such as this, but your mentor assures me you can get the job done. Our destination is the island of Chios, 3 days to the east. The sea god Poseidon will show us the way to go by marking our destination for each day we are at sea. Your job as navigator is to plot the ship's course to the sea god, safely navigating around the obstacles in our path. Drag the favorable winds into points along the route to steer the boat in the direction you want to sail. Then take us out to sea by clicking go. Well done, young bard. Or should I call you navigator? That's some of the finest navigation I've seen, and I've seen the best. Now, get a good night's sleep, and we'll tackle the second leg tomorrow. Whoa! Careful there, sailor. Remember, you need to anticipate. Well done, young bard. Or should I call you navigator? Another great day on the waters, navigator. Tomorrow, the last leg to Chios. See you in the morning. What? Oops. Well done, young bard. Or should I call you navigator? Always good to be back in port. You did a top-notch job, just like a seasoned pro. Well, now, I promised you a tale. Let's see. With only 1 day left before the wedding, Xena guessed that the traitors would try something at the ceremony itself. That night, Philemon visited...
No. No, we can't let these terrorists stop us from doing what's right.
Once you have proven your worth to Ariana, have her take you to the trading islands of Naxos, Mykonos, and Delos. One of the traders owns the final piece of your story, the sacred scroll of Hera, but he will not likely part with it cheaply. Travel between the islands, trading as you go, until you have what you need to trade for the scroll.
Here's a complete list of the goods we have on board. I offer them now to you to trade for what you seek. Good luck, and may Hermes, the god of commerce, guide your way.
Welcome, stranger. Everything's fresh this morning. Let me know what you like. Ah, the scroll is what you're after then, eh? That's a very famous item around here. I'll trade it to you, but it'll cost you plenty, I can tell you that. Here's my offer. Can't trade what you don't have, friend. Come back when you've got the goods. See you next time, friend.
Welcome to the Naxos Emporium. Please allow me to be of any assistance you may need. There's nothing like a great robe to warm you up. I've had mine for years. You won't find them cheaper. It's always a pleasure doing a bolt of the finest island fabric, good for any purpose. This is my best deal. Leaving so soon? Take care and come back soon.
Haven't seen you before. What do you need? Good tunic. The best centaur leather. You'll pay for the best. Looks good to me. But if I find anything missing, you better be looking over your shoulder. Yeah, okay. See ya.
Ah, a bolt of the finest island fabric, good for any purpose. This is my best deal. Very good then, it's a deal. Farewell, visit us again soon.
Hello, friend. Ah, the scroll is what you're after then, eh? That's a very famous item around here. I'll trade it to you, but it'll cost you plenty, I can tell you that. Here's my offer. A deal's a deal, friend. The scroll is yours. Guard it well, friend.
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
I'm telling you, Papa, they have nothing. We have to make sure that the charity intended for the poor actually gets to them.
I take it your journey among the little people was educational.
You were right. They're not little at all. They're grand and they're warm and they deserve so much more from us.
With the last piece of the puzzle in your possession, it's time to travel back to Athens in the Academy, where you will write down what you have learned. Complete the scroll and place your name across the top for all to see.
Hello, hello! Ha! It's very good to see you again. You made it in one piece, I see. Very good, very good. Hey, quickly now, go and restore the scroll. I can hardly wait to see the completed work. Don't worry, I won't interfere with your work too much. Proceed, young bard, proceed.
Kingdom. Bowing to her. Shadows. Assailant. Marriage. Masquerade is stared at. Battle. Royal court.
personalities. Castle. Rule over. Find her friend Gabrielle. Uncovered the trick. Mouse. Fact. Inside the castle. Traitors. Quarters. Banquet. Resolved. Corrupt condition. Castle. Xena. Harpist. Play. Trick. Wedding. Something. Worried. Voice. Ceremony. Crowd. Before. Jump. Wine. Crowd. Forward. Forward. Chandelier. Jump. Ambassador. Listen to. Best Queen. Throne. Well, my friend, I'm very impressed. Very impressed. This is a marvelous tale. I'm very proud of you. Yes, very proud indeed. Your first destination is the magnificent city of Olympia, home.
There you are, young bard. The Academy sent word you'd be coming. Unfortunately, I'm on my way to the arena. If you exit now, you will lose your progress in this activity. Are you sure you want to exit the journey?